Why did the witch trials decline? Imagine a time when fear and suspicion swept through communities, leading to accusations and executions of supposed witches. Now, what made this dark chapter come to an end? Let's explore the real reasons behind the decline of witch trials. In the early days, many witch trials were based on little more than superstition and hysteria. As time went on, authorities started questioning whether these trials followed proper legal procedures. By the mid-1600s, courts demanded more solid evidence before convicting someone. This shift made it harder to find enough proof to sentence someone to death. As a result, the number of executions dropped significantly. During the Renaissance and the Enlightenment, new ideas about science and reason gained popularity. Thinkers began to challenge the idea that witches had supernatural powers or that the devil was directly involved in everyday life. Instead, they looked for natural explanations for misfortune and illness. This change in thinking made the belief in witches less believable and less socially acceptable. At the same time, society was changing. Communities started to see witch accusations as a way to unfairly target vulnerable or marginalized people. As legal systems improved and social stability increased, communities relied less on accusations to resolve conflicts. They found other ways to handle disputes, reducing the need for witch hunts. Geography also played a role. While most of Europe saw a decline by the late 1600s, some places like Salem in Massachusetts had their own witch trials in 1692. These were exceptions rather than the rule. Another factor was climate change. The end of the Little Ice Age brought better weather and fewer crop failures. Since many believed that hardships caused by weather and economic struggles were linked to witches, the easing of these crises reduced the fear of witches as scapegoats. By the 1700s, many countries officially repealed laws against witchcraft. This marked the end of formal prosecutions. The decline was driven by legal reforms, new ways of thinking, and social progress. From the perspective of occult history and esoteric traditions, this shift meant that magical and mystical beliefs moved from being persecuted to being seen as personal or symbolic practices. While folk magic persisted, the state no longer saw it as a threat. This change reflected a move away from fear and repression toward a more open, curious attitude about mystical knowledge.